All right, hello everyone. Welcome to Canteen Cup. My name is Scott, and I don't do a lot of these, but today I want to do a little review on a vest I got, and it's made by a company called Proper. Were a military contractor. They've made lots of stuff for the military, and in general, when you buy the compliance stuff, it's actually pretty good. Anyhow, this is a vest they put out, and it's a little different than some of the other vests, the tactical vest, but I kind of like this one, and I like it for a couple different reasons. One is, I'll just do a turnaround here, but I'll go through it more in a bit, is it's not overly tactical looking. It's got tactical features, but it's not overly tactical looking, and I kind of like that. And so, trying to get myself a little bit better how close they're in. Let's try right here. All right. And so I like that idea that, as a prepper, in a community, a group, a tribe, we can expect a lot of transitions from woods to towns to cities, back to towns to woods, suburbia. And so you don't want to overly attract attention to yourself. If you're walking up to a McDonald's and you're in like full battle rattle, you're going to raise some suspicions, and that may or may not have good consequences. So being able to dress down, so to speak, is not always a bad idea. I like vests. I've worn vests a good part of my life. I like them as you get a few extra pockets, and they do provide a little bit of warmth. But I don't want to get into that, overly tactical look, and I think this has really kind of accomplished it nicely. Um, I'm going to go through some of the features, and then I'm going to actually take the vest off and probably put it on backwards so I can show you a couple things. But the vest is kind of nice. It has an ample, level of pockets. You put a cell phone here. You've got a pocket here, and inside the pocket there's an elastic strap that's sewn in, and you can put 2 pistol magazines in here, and it's sewn to the back so it shouldn't print very much. And I kind of like that because it doesn't show a dedicated, and then this pocket I think is just basically empty. Now I have this here. This is a Kenwood THD72 handy talkie for amateur radio, and I have another one that's smaller, but the reason why I picked this one is that in today's world, this is one of the bigger handy talkies you can get on the market, and it fits very nicely in this pocket. Now, I can't do it with this antenna, but if I wanted to, I can unscrew this antenna, feed the antenna through this little bit of molly here, and then it would keep the antenna out of my face. And then if I had a microphone, speakerphone thing here, I can still use it. So I like this. I like it a lot. It's a nice feature, and it doesn't have a flap, which gets in your way when you're trying to do this. So you can do that. I just wanted to show that to you as a size reference. All right. Moving along, it does have concealed pockets, which is kind of nice. It has one on each side over here. But the unique part that I like about this is that it has dump pockets. I think you can see that, but it's a dump pocket, and there's one on each side. And so for those that are looking for a way to store things, or like empty magazines or whatever, you have these dump pockets. Now I think that's really cool because you can stash a lot of things in here if you're foraging or whatever, be it out in the woods or in the Piggly Wiggly or whatever. If you're foraging, it's a good place to quickly dump things. I like this idea. I do like this pocket down here. There is some Velcro back here, but let me give you a caveat, and that is I took my pistol, in this case it was a Glock 19, and I have a Velcro holster that I put in here, but what happens is because the top of the pocket is not supported because it's a dump pocket, what happens is the pistol turns out like that, and so it prints real easy. Now, if you just put the pistol at the bottom of the pocket, it's okay. It doesn't do it hides it pretty well, but it's not really conducive for a holster. And in general, if you got a vest, you know, why not just carry it on your waist? That's really the thought there. There's a little single pen pocket here, and it's good. All right, so I'm going to turn around. I'm going to kind of put it on backwards, inside out, so I can kind of point to things. Now the back of the pocket, or the back of the vest, there are 3 pockets. 2 smaller ones and a bigger one. These will probably fit AR magazines, a couple of them if you wanted to in here. But, you know, kind of like little poacher pockets or ranger pockets where you can store things. A nice touch. Again, if you're, you know, trying to be a little clandestine, you can store some of your supplies in here. Probably not too big because then you start printing, but if you weren't worried about printing, you can put quite a bit here. And then again, you know, looking here, and then here's a view of the pocket for your dump pocket. It goes all the way down. It goes all the way down. It's a deep pocket. All right. Switching around and doing it this way. I know this looks silly, but it's the easiest way for me to show you. Here are 2 water bottle pockets, very nicely sized. You can see my whole hand fits in here. You could probably put a 1-quart GI canteens in here. 32 ounce Nalgene's, or the smaller ones, or water bottles from your local store. One of the nice things about this pouch, or this vest, is it's got a pouch here that's just closed by Velcro, and it's just an open pouch that you can put stuff. But then there's another pouch here on the outside, like a little, like for maps or something like, or notebooks, but just, and it's not Velcroed or anything. It's just covered with a flap. You pick it up and you're in. Very nice touch having 2 extra pockets back here. All right. Like I said, they have a mild application of Molly Pal strap, which I like. A little bit is good, not a lot. And then over here is a snap, so that you can kind of keep your vest close together without having to zip it up. And so if you can still do that while this tends to keep the vest covering this on a windy day. And then when you're done, the other thing I like about it is just a little piece of Velcro here. You just flip it back and boom, you're done. So that's it on the vest. I really kind of like it. I'm not sure they make this color anymore, but it comes in a tan khaki color. But I do kind of like it. I'm going to get some use out of it this fall and winter, because down here in Georgia, it could be freezing cold in the morning, and then by noon it's up to 60 degrees, so you don't always want to overly dress. And this is a nice layer. The pockets, especially the concealed pockets and the dump pockets, are large. The pockets in the back are ample. The construction is good. Again, with proper, you have to kind of look at them and look at what they are. You know, some of their stuff is made overseas, and I think sometimes the quality there is kind of iffy. But if you buy the compliant stuff, and they still make compliant BDUs in about 6 different colors, they're hard to beat if you like that sort of thing. In general, when I think about camouflage these days, I think about Mossy Oak Breakup and maybe the old Woodland Pattern BDU, because you can see that around my area. But I don't get into the multicams, the OCPs, the Air Force ABU, and whoever the Navy calls theirs, or the Marine digital, the MARPAT, because those are unusual here and they make you stick out. So again, a quick review. I don't do a lot of reviews, but I thought this was a worthwhile review, and it is a nice piece of kit to add to your stuff. You can, if you are a heavy EDC person. I'm not, but if you are, plenty of room for all your stuff. So that's all I got for today. Everybody stay safe and stay secure, and hopefully we'll see you out there.